it's Chef Goolsby here with the Goolsby Group, and I'm bringing you the August 2019 Highland Reserve monthly market update. 5 homes are listed, 6 homes sold, 6 homes are pending, 536 the average list to sale price, 100.34% is the average list to sale price percentage, and 6 days on market. Why did I say that so fast? If you watch any of my videos, you know that I'm a slow talker. But the reason I said it so fast is because the average days on market is on fire. 6 days is the average days on market for homes that sold in the Highland Reserve neighborhood in the month of August. That is insane, folks. If you've watched any of my videos before, you know that the average days on market is about 21. Now, hold on for a second. Time out. Pause. I don't want to get you all excited, all rallied up, and homes are flying off the market, okay? I just think this is a very, very cool statistic to point out. Last month, 13 was the average days on market, so I just think it's fun. If you've seen any of my stuff before, you know 21 days is typical. I just think it's really fun. I don't want you to get crazy. I don't want you to think, wow, homes are just flying off the market, because in reality, what's actually happening is the ones that closed in August happen to have sold very, very fast. The ones that are pending sale right now, those ones were on the market for an average of 43 days. And in fact, some of them have been on the market a couple of times, averaging out overall cumulative days on market, 101 days on market. So there are homes that are pending sale right now, finally, that have been on the market basically all of summer. But that was pretty cool, right? A little bit fun. I've never spoken that fast in my entire life, I don't think. And especially I did all the right accurate data. So the average sold price is 536. That's down. But if you remember from my other videos, we tend to fluctuate a little bit, so that's all right. But yeah, really the thing that I'd like you to know about this month's monthly market update in the Highland Reserve neighborhood is, things are I would say steady. They're slowing down a bit in terms of days on market based on the pendings. Obviously, we had a phenomenal closing in August, so that's fantastic. But we'll see that number start to creep up a little bit. Overall, for the end of the year, with 13 on the board last month, 6 on the board, I think we had 18. I know we had a couple of 21 months. We'll probably end up the year right around 21 days on average on market. I guess what I would want you to pull from this video that I think is important is the homes that sold fast were priced very well. We know that because they pretty much got 100% of what they're asking for. And not just that, but I actually looked at their original asking price versus the list price, which a lot of times those numbers are different, and it's actually consistent. So they originally went on at one price, they stayed on at that price for a short amount of time, and then they sold. So as long as you're pricing your home correctly, it's a good chance that you could sell. Now, of course, you price your home correctly, you couple it with great marketing, you can sell for more. And there are even some homes that sold for, one home that sold for 104% of asking price. So there's definitely more opportunity available. Remember, these are averages. But that's one of the things that I would want you to know when watching this video. The second of 3 things that I want you to know when watching this video. There's a lot of talk in the industry and on the news about a recession. And for those of you that don't know what a recession is actually an economic slowdown of 2 or more consecutive quarters in a year. Okay? A recession does not equal a housing crisis. Matter of fact, of the last 5 recessions that our country saw, the last 5, only 2 of them resulted in a decrease in home values. 3 of them actually saw an appreciation of home values across the nation. So if you hear talk in the news about a recession, please understand that they're talking about the economy as a whole. They're not talking about a crash in housing. And everybody that I follow so far that's keeping a close watch on the housing market, they're all predicting good appreciation. Now, certainly in some parts, especially if we do run into a recession, here soon, in the financial market and just the economy, right, feels a recession. certainly there might be some natural consequences of that happening, right? Someone lost a job, maybe they can't afford their home anymore and they have to let it go, and maybe there's some extra motivation and they let it go for a bit of a discount, just to get it done quick, right? Like that could be a scenario. But as a whole, we're not going to see, or we shouldn't see, nobody is indicating any signs of a massive crash in the market or even depreciation. So I hope that is insightful to you, or inspiring, or at least you find relief there, because these are great numbers to see, average price points and average sold prices, and everything suggests at this point that we're going to be holding on to those prices. So that's one thing I wanted, kind of my public service announcement. A recession does not equal housing crisis. Side note, and I'm going to try to be quick because I want to get to my third thing. My third thing is really important, and I hope you stay tuned with me here. But somebody today at an open house actually said, well, the market, the housing might adjust a little bit, not a huge crash, maybe like 20% or so. And 20% is just a massive number, right? So even in the two recessions where housing did drop, only one of them hit close to that number. The other one was like, I think, a 6% dip in pricing. So, which is still a big number. You're talking 30 grand, but we're not talking catastrophic numbers. So anyhow, that's a side note. The third thing, if you're watching this video, it's because you are either on my mailing list for the Highland Reserve neighborhood that I send this market update to once a month, or it's because you landed on my YouTube channel and you happen to watch videos about Highland Reserve neighborhood and you're interested in the neighborhood. So if either of those two things are true, then I am extending an invitation to you. I want you to come out on September 12th, Thursday, September 12th, to Boljon Park. It's in a couple of weeks. It's Thursday, September 12th, Boljon Park at 5:30, because we're going to be hosting an ice cream social event. And if you've been to any of my events in the past, the pumpkin patch in the park, the Easter egg hunt, you know that they're a lot of fun, but they're definitely catered towards, little kids picking up pumpkins and Easter eggs and things like that. Kids are certainly invited. This is a family-friendly event. Please bring the whole family. There's going to be pizza. There's going to be ice cream. There's going to be music. But I think this is really an opportunity for neighbors to get together, adults to get together, and to socialize. So, of course, kids too. But one of the main feedback I got was that from adults in the neighborhood was that, hey, it'd be fun to do something together as adults. So I hope this is a good way to kick it off. If you are watching this video, wherever you're watching it, whatever channel, comment and let me know what your favorite ice cream is. If the ice cream man were to just roll through your town, through your street right now, and you hear the ding, 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 what does your inner 10-year-old self say? Or what does your inner 10-year-old self say to you, or what is it craving? Do you want a Choco Taco or a Push Pop or a Superstar, a Fudgesicle, or what is it that you would crave? I want to know. It's just a little fun. Hey, remember, I'm Jeff Goolsby. I'm with the Goolsby Group. I am on a mission to help people win in the real estate market, and I specialize in the Highland Reserve neighborhood. So if you own a home and you want to know what it's worth, if you don't own a home and you want to buy one, if you want to move to another home in the neighborhood, I have some great success stories that I could show you that other people have followed my plan and been successful, and I want to help you to be successful as well and help you to win. So remember me, all right? Thanks so much for watching. Jeff Goolsby with the Goolsby Group, and it's my mission to help people win in the real estate market.